Everyone's interested in what's happening in the housing market. I mean, you did click on this video. So of course, I'm gonna tell you what's happening here in the Florida housing market. I'm gonna go over what's happening with our inventory and also what's happening in new construction. Now I will remind you that the situation is fluid, constantly changing. So what's happening here in August may not be exactly what's happening in September, October, November, December. So you know what that means. That means you're gonna have to click the subscribe button and the bell so I can continually update you. Okay, let's start with new construction. It's always a hot topic, particularly here in Florida. A lot of people want new homes. And over the past year and a half, 2 years, builders have pretty much had a take it or leave it attitude. Thankfully, that is starting to change just a smidgen. Now, not the case for every builder. Some builders still have waiting lists and lotteries, things like that. But there are some who are starting to soften up a little bit and offer some incentives to buyers, which is welcome news. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Lisa.Ammons. I'm a real estate broker here in sunny South Florida, and I sell a heck of a lot of new construction. So if this is a topic that you're interested in, you are in the right place. I also make videos about real estate market news, lots of neighborhoods here in the Treasure Coast, which is where I live, and lifestyle. So things to do. You can find all of that here on my channel. I have a lot of buyers that contact me from other parts of the United States. Many of them are looking to retire in sunny South Florida. I mean, why wouldn't you? And many of them really aren't in the mood to do some fixing up or remodeling. So new construction's an excellent opportunity for you if that describes you. Also, you know, it comes with warranty and you really don't have to worry about anything like air conditioning replacement, roof replacement, anything like that for quite a long time. I will also add, it's going to give you the cheapest insurance out there. Brand new homes are going to insure the most affordably. Now, over the past 30 days, I have noticed that marketing strategies have also changed here. The builders, since they've had a captive audience, really weren't marketing to the realtor community that much. But now they are. I'm being bombarded with emails from the construction industry, and sometimes they're even having little meet and greets to try to warm you up to bring your customers in. I only bring customers in if the quality of the product is good. So it doesn't matter to me. You can market to me all you want. When you start to see all these advertisements, you start to feel like there's blood in the water. And with that in mind, if you are a buyer looking to buy new construction, it's always a great idea to have a realtor. Realtors really doesn't care where you buy. They want to do what's best for you. And that's what I do. So if you want to sit down and have an interview about that with me on what your needs are, your budget, I can basically cut through the noise. There's a lot of noise in the model center from the builder's sales representatives. So if you want to avoid all of that, get a good realtor, whether it's me or another real estate agent. A good realtor will know the market, know the builders, know the product, know the pricing, and know what the amenities are. So save you a lot of time and money. So let's start with incentives. A lot of the builders now are offering closing cost incentives. Now, if you're financing, it's pretty robust. I mean, I've seen up to, with some builders, up to 4%, which isn't the norm, but sure, you can get $7,500, $10,000 on your closing costs with some developers. Now the ones that have lotteries and things like that, not so much. Normally it's a much lower incentive. But if you can go directly to contract and there's not a wait list, typically they are going to sweeten the pot so that you sign. And honestly, in a lot of these cases, it's a very good deal. And even the cash buyers are getting some money tossed their way. Normally it's for financing where they offer the more robust closing cost incentives. But now we're starting to see even cash buyers are going to be able to capitalize on a closing cost incentive, or possibly having your lot price reduced, maybe some upgrades in the house. They're getting quite creative. Now, when it comes to resale inventory, we are starting to see a slight uptick in those numbers. As a matter of fact, year over year, it nearly doubled. Now, keep in mind, when you only have 1 month of inventory, going to 2 months of inventory, we're still in a seller's market, but it's going in the right direction if you're a buyer. Now, there is a little article here that I read, which I found interesting. With inventory increasing, it's not across the board on all types of homes. As a matter of fact, we're starting to see inventory increase on the pricier type homes, but affordable homes, particularly homes, let's say under 300, 250,000, the inventory is not increasing. So it really is subject to the price point where we're seeing the inventory rise. I have an article on that, and I will link it in the show notes below if you want to read it. Now, I can't paint every sale with the same brush, and obviously I don't represent every seller in the state of Florida, but I can give you an example of a June sale, just to give you an idea of what's happening here. I listed a home. I listed it for $464,900. It went under contract for slightly above that, for $465,000, within 5 days, with a 30-day close. So we are still getting aggressive offers. So I did a video on contingencies because they kind of went away being in this crazy seller's market. I'll link it up here for you if you haven't seen it. They are coming back favoring the buyer. You should watch that if you haven't done so. Of course, rising interest rates are affecting the real estate market in other parts of the country more so than here in Florida. We're in sunny South Florida. We don't have that much inventory, and we have a lot of people that want to move here. So we are having a little bit of a softer landing, a lot less volatility in here in Florida. And I am hearing that from my customers who are coming from different parts of the country. It really depends on where you live as to how the real estate market is being affected by rates. And the rates are going up, but they're still historically low. When I took out my first mortgage, it was at 7%. So a 5.5% interest rate really isn't that bad. Just to give you an idea on what's happening with pricing. So second quarter of the year of 2021, median sale price in my area was $328,000. And the second quarter of 2022, the median sale price of a home was $410,000. So it rose, it's just rising at a little bit of a slower pace. So some buyers are going to be sitting on the sidelines waiting for the possibility of a better opportunity. And that might happen, and it might not. Cancellations rose by 15% in the month of June, and that is a national figure. So they blended all 50 states. Well, I hope you found this information helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you haven't already done so, and make sure to watch these next upcoming videos. Take care.